Hello everyone. Previously we saw how to design a book my show. So today, previously we had seen how to design tiny URL, right? So I'll just close this one. Today we'll be discussing about the how to design book my show. Let's see the question first. So here we can clearly see what the question states here. Design a ticket booking service like Book My Show. So they have clearly asked us to design a ticket booking service like Book My Show that manages seating arrangements for multiple venues. The first thing that we have to keep in mind here, we have to design a booking service, ticket booking service like Book My Show that manages seating arrangements for the multiple venues. And second one, what we need to keep in mind here, it allows users to book, cancel and view available seats. This one is very important basically. The second one they have asked us, it has to allow users to book, cancel and view available seats. The third one and the final one is it has to handle the concurrency for booking the same seat, right? So it also has to handle the concurrency for booking the same seat, right? So these are the three things that we have to consider. So that's what the specification they have given here, conditions or the specification. So let's discuss what are all the things that we need to consider, and let's try to implement the same in the form of code, right? So first thing, what we are considering here is, let's represent the venues and seats as a grid or matrix. Again I'm telling, this will be easier to understand, right? So let's represent the venues and seats as grid or matrix, the first one. And the second one is, let's try to implement locking mechanisms to prevent the double booking. So we have to avoid the double booking, right? There should be only single booking. So we have to show some message. So we have to basically at the end we have to avoid or prevent the double booking, right? So let's implement the locking mechanisms to prevent the double booking. And the third one and the final one is, let's include the reservation timeout for the unconfirmed bookings. So if the booking is unconfirmed, so then we have to go with certain thing, right? So for that purpose we'll include a reservation timeout. So these three things we have to keep in mind. So again I'm telling, these three things, this is very important. So first thing is, let's represent the venues and seats as a grid or matrix. So it will be easier to understand. So let's represent venues and seats as a grid or matrix. Second one is, let's implement the locking mechanisms to prevent the locking mechanism to prevent the double booking. And the final one we are considering here is, let's include a reservation timeout for the unconfirmed bookings, right? So just keep these three things in the mind. So let's try to implement the same thing in the form of code, right? So we are designing a book my show here, right? So I'll just consider the class name book my show. So here, let me define the constructor first. Within the constructor, as I have said, while explanation, we are representing the venues and seats as a grid or matrix, right? So either we are going with the grid or the matrix. So I'll just go with the rows and columns as the parameters here. So here in this case, let me give seat array. Let me make use of from here. Within this, let me give length and assign this one to the rows, right? Hope this is clear. Let me make use of the arrow function very quickly here. It just give here array columns. Initially, let's fill this one with 0. This is fine. What we are doing here, 0 is available. 1, if there is 1, that is nothing but booked. Initially, we are filling everything with 0. That means the ticket is not booked yet. So if we are going with the 1, then it shows that the particular seat is booked, right? So I hope this is clear. So this is it for the constructor basically. I'll just come out of the constructor. Let's go with certain methods. So let's discuss what are all the methods that we are using in this class. Basically, I'll just go with view seats. Simple thing. Next, we have to book seat. I'll just go with the method book seat, and the final one is we are going with the cancel seat. These three methods. What are the methods that we are using here? First one is view seats, book seat, and the third one is cancel seat. So these three methods will be going. Let's see with the first one. So I'll just go with view seat. So what we will return here? Let's return just seats, right? We are just viewing the seats. How many seats are there? So for that one, I'll just go with this dot seats. So let me format this document, right? So this is simple, this method. I'll just come out of this method entirely. Let's go with the second method, nothing but the book seat. So for booking the seat, I'll just for this method, I'll just pass the parameters. One is row and the next one is column here. Let me write the simple if condition. If dot seats, we have a row and column. If it is equal to 1, as I had explained earlier while defining a constructor. So if if the seat is filled with 0, if it is equal to 1, the numerical value 0, then we have not booked the seat. If it is equal to 1, then we have booked, the seat is already booked, right? So it shows that the seat is already booked. So here in this case, if it is already 1, then we will return boolean value false here. That means here the seat is already booked. I'll just give here, just for the understanding purpose, I'll just give here already booked. Next, we have to book the seat if the seat is available, right? How can we do that? Else we can just give here this dot seats row and column. We can just set this one to 1, means here we are booking a seat. I'll just give here book the seat. This is fine, and we'll be returning true in this case. This is fine. Easy, right? So I'll just come out of this method. So finally, let's go with the cancel seat as we had discussed earlier. So this is the last method. So we should have the this one option to cancel the seat as well, right? So I'll just give here, I'll just pass the parameters row and column here. Let me write the simple if condition here. See here, if seat of row and column I have considered, right? Row column parameters. If this is equal to 0, then it is not booked. So here for cancelling, for to cancel the booking, we already should have booked the seat, right? So here, if it is equal to 0, then we have not booked the seat. So we'll just return false here. So here, what I'll do, I'll just give here, we have not booked any seat here. So not booked I'll give. So I'll just set the row and column, this one, to 0 here. So we are just cancel. We just have to cancel the booking right here. So I'll just give here cancel booking. I'll just set this one to 0. Finally, we will return true here. This is fine. So this is it. We have successfully designed the BookMyShow. We have successfully designed a ticket booking service like BookMyShow. So basically, accordingly with the specifications, according to the specifications or according to the conditions they have given here. So let's see the test case or usage, the final part. Just come here. So let me make use of this one. I'll just go with the BMS, nothing but the BookMyShow, right? So I'll just give here BookMyShow. Let me pass some random this one. We'll go with 5, 5 into 5. So this one grid. So I'll just give here 5 into 5. So let me give here, let me quickly log here BMS dot. So first we'll be calling the book seat method. So let's book the 2, 3 within the grid. While you get the output, we will understand this one very quickly. We are just going with the this one. I'm just passing 2 comma 3 here. So we are booking the seat 2 comma 3. So everything will be 0. Second 2 comma 3, this has to be true within the grid, right? So we have successfully booked. So we are returning true here. You can see here book seat. So we are returning the Boolean value true if successfully booked, right? So we have to get the output 1, and then we have to return true within the grid. These two things should happen. Let's see that one in the output later. So next one, we have to display the seat arrangement in the form of grids as well, right? In the form of grid or the matrix, right? So I'll just, for that one, we have already written the method view seat. I'll just come here. Let me call the view seat method here. This is fine. The final one is here. Let me quickly log. Cancel seat if you want to cancel. So I'll just give here, let's cancel the same thing that we have booked, nothing but 2 comma 3. So here cancel booking also, we are displaying this in the form of, if we have successfully cancelled, we have to get the output in the form of Boolean value, nothing but true. Here you can clearly see return true, we have given return true or return false, right? So we have to get the confirmation in the form of this one, what do you call, a Boolean value, either true or false, right? So let's see the output now. I'll just come here. Let me give node here. Let me copy the file name. Just give me a second here. File name.js, right? So yeah, you can clearly see here we are getting true, and within this one we have given 2 comma 3, 0 1 2 2 comma 3, 3 nothing but 0 1 2 3. So this one, this seat we have booked here. We have considered 5 into 5 this one, right? Grid, or we have considered 5 into 5 matrix, right? So you can count here 0 1 2 3 4, nothing but 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. So this starts from 0, basically 0 1 2 2 comma 3 we have considered. This seat is booked, which is absolutely correct here. This one we are logging basically 2 comma 3 here. This one book seat, right? We have made use of the book seat method. Second one is we are viewing the seat. This one is fine. We are getting this one in the form of grid or matrix, right? Everything we have filled initially with the zeros. You can clearly see here. We have defined that one in the constructor. This is fine. The third one is cancel seat. So 2 comma 3. We have booked the 2 comma 3. So finally we are cancelling it. That one we have to get in the form of Boolean value, right? So we have booked the 2 comma 3. We are cancelling this one. So we need to get the Boolean value true here. So that's what we are getting here, right? So true, and this one, this is fine. We now know this one, and finally we are able to cancel this one as well. I hope this concept is completely clear. So I hope now we know how to design a this one ticket booking service like BookMyShow. They have given certain accordingly with the specifications or the conditions that they have given here, right? So I hope this one is completely clear. So next one will be designing Google Auto Suggest, right? So for now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.